I often hear people saying that they need more clients. The trouble is, if you get more of the wrong clients, this can kill your business so quickly. Hello, and welcome to the Art of Value Whispering podcast. I'm your host, Melitta Campbell, business coach and value whisperer, and this is the show for you if you're a business owner, coach, or consultant who's looking for a way to quietly build a successful and impactful business that you love, but without having to be loud, pushy, or inauthentic. Each week, myself and my guests explore the power of meaningful marketing, value-driven sales, and self-leadership. You'll learn how to attract your dream clients, sell with confidence, and create lasting success in a way that feels natural and aligned to you. And if you're ready to grow your business in a way that reflects your values and strengths, you are in the right place. Now, I talk about dream clients, and I often get the question, do I have to only work with a small number of people? Do I have to have a niche? Doesn't that go against everything that I want to do in my business? Have a big impact, grow my income, get out there and help as many clients as I can? Well, that's the question I want to dive into because, yes, on one hand, I can see where you're coming from. If you want to have more clients and thinking, well, that means more in terms of quantity and I can work with anyone, particularly if you are someone like a coach or consultant, someone who really cares and has a methodology that could work for hundreds of thousands of people. And I recognize that there is a real fear that if you don't cast your net wide enough, that you won't have enough clients. That if you are too niche, that you'll miss out on opportunities and opportunities to make a difference. And that belief that success comes from being super visible everywhere online and being really consistent and posting every day. But the truth is, this approach, while it makes sense in theory, in practice, it leads to frustration. It leads to burnout and a business that drains you instead of excites you. You're not able to have that real impact and work the way that you know gets amazing results when you're trying to be all things to all people. And when you're trying to be everywhere and it's just you running your business, you won't have the time and energy to really show up and deliver meaningfully for your clients. So, what you want to do instead is to get crystal clear on who your dream clients are and what difference you can make for them. Why are they a match made in heaven for you? And why are you a match made in heaven for them? Really get clear on this, and that's going to make your marketing easier, your sales feel more natural, and your income become more predictable. You'll also have more time, confidence, and energy to put into delivering an exceptional service that is going to bring you more clients and cause you to become known for the results that you get. This is what I want to dig into today so that by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to attract enough of the right clients without feeling overwhelmed or pushy. Let's start with problem number one, trying to work with everybody and why this fails. When I have a call with business owners, I'm chatting online or I meet people out networking, I often hear people saying that they need more clients. The trouble is, if you get more of the wrong clients, this can kill your business so quickly because the wrong clients, people who don't really value your work, they second guess your expertise, they expect discounts, or they want you to go beyond your usual process and to deliver extra things that you don't usually do. You may think, oh, this is what I need to do to serve them and keep them happy. But if you're continually reinventing the wheel for every new client, then you're just going to get really exhausted from that process. And if your clients aren't valuing the work and keeping up their side of the bargain, they're not going to be getting results. I saw this with my client, Monica. Getting clients wasn't her problem, but they weren't paying her. They weren't showing up. She was teaching English online and she really had such a big heart. She said yes to everybody. She'd dropped her price, but people weren't always putting in as much effort into the lessons as she was. And because they weren't getting results and weren't committed, she took that on herself to work harder on their behalf. So we started to look at, well, who are your dream clients? Who are the people you can really create an impact for? And we put them into different groups so we could create exact offers that would match their needs and their budget. Within a few weeks, we had revamped her dream clients. We had created a tiered offer so that she could give every client exactly what they needed. And she could standardize a lot of that as well so that she could deliver without burning out. The other thing that these wrong clients did for her was that they caused her to start doubting she was good enough. The thing is, she was more than good enough. They were just not the right clients. Previously, some of them would rave about her. And of course, we don't listen to all of those. We can have 50 clients say you're amazing, and then one or two that just aren't getting the results, aren't raving about us in the same way. And those are the people we pay attention to, right? So those clients that aren't our dream clients that we could never realistically satisfy, they're going to cause us to go into this spiral of self-doubt. On the flip side, working with your dream clients, they get better results with higher client satisfaction, leading to natural referrals and word of mouth, which is a powerful way of bringing new clients into your business. The marketing is easier because you know exactly how to deliver your messaging in a way that's going to land with them, that's going to have that impact and attract more people like your dream clients into your business. Also, they're going to see your value. So they're going to be happy to pay your full prices. You won't have to keep discounting. And part of that is also coming from the fact that your messaging is right because they see your messaging, they see your value, they pay the right price. So you don't need more clients. You don't want to work with anyone. You just need more of the right clients. Now, of course, you do need to make sure that your niche is big enough to have enough of those right clients. So you want to find your niche, find how many people within that niche you can realistically reach. And then you know about 3 to 5% of that market is going to be ready to buy at any one time. So you can start to do the math to see, is this niche big enough for me to have a profitable business? Now, for most of my clients, this isn't a problem. Even when they narrow down, they're still thinking too big. But that's what you want to be thinking about in terms of proving to yourself that your niche is going to be big enough to be profitable. So here are 3 steps you can take to attract more of your dream clients without having to be pushy and without having to be everywhere on social media all the time. So the first is to get really clear on who your dream clients are. And you want to go beyond the demographic. So not just women aged between 35 and 50 who live in this place and are mums, for example. You want to go deeper. You want to understand, what is that conversation going on in their mind? What is the story they're telling themselves that's keeping them stuck? Why do they wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and can't fall back to sleep because they have this script going around in their mind? And what do they really desire? One of my favorite ways of nailing this down is to imagine that your dream client has just been to the bar with some friends. She's had a couple of drinks and she's got to that stage in the evening where she's, I just wish, fill in the blank. What does she just wish were different in her world? I just wish I could just attract more clients without having to be on social media every day. I call it your tipsy statement. So what do they really desire? What is their tipsy statement? And why is your solution better or different to the other solutions available to them? So there may be a lot of other people in your niche doing the same thing, but they won't have your personality, they won't have your approach, they won't be delivering things quite the way that you do. So think about why you're different or better to other people. And you don't ever want to, in your message, say, I'm different or better to other people, but you want to make that difference clear so your dream clients can see easily why you're the right choice for them. And take some time to get to know your clients and the words they use to describe their problem and the solution that they're looking for. And then you want to take these words and use them, because using their own words back to them is going to be the easiest way to relate to them. So you'll find this kind of information on social media when they're talking about their problems. You'll find it in YouTube reviews or book reviews when they've said what they like or don't like. You will find it when you have sales conversations with your ideal clients, or when you're out networking and speaking with them, or when you hear them speaking at conferences. So you want to take some time to listen to your audience, and they will be evolving over time as well. So you want to keep that conversation going over time so that your niche and your messaging is always relevant. And you want to take some time to understand your own value as well. So I said, like, why are you different or better to the competition? Well, why is that? Take some time to really dig in, look for the evidence, look at the testimonials you've had in the past. What have people said they really love about working with you and your approach? And start to appreciate that. And also look for your stories. Why do you do things the way you do them? What is the philosophy behind your success? And I talked about this before in the episode where I talked about my favorite way to communicate your value. It's through creating a system based on your philosophy. What is the experience that you want to create for your clients? I'm sure you've started your business to make profit. That's what makes it sustainable, so we can serve people over the long term. But I'm sure you also started your business to have an impact, to make a difference for other people. What is that difference? Why do you care? Why is that important to you? And why is your reason for running your business and having that impact? Why do your ideal clients resonate with that? Why will they love that? Take some time to understand your uniqueness and to look for the proof, the evidence that this really is how you deliver, this is who you are and why people appreciate you, so you can build your confidence in that difference as well. Once you have that confidence, that self-belief in what you're doing, the way you show up and communicate what you do is going to have much more resonance with your ideal clients as well. Because it's only when we're really being ourselves, when we're stepping into that meaning that we want to create, that we're going to start connecting with the right people and attracting the right opportunities into our business. And finally, I want to tackle this question of, do I need to be on social media all the time and everywhere? The answer is no. Social media is a very helpful tool. It can help us to reach out beyond our local networks, to meet interesting people, to start relationships and have great conversations, to showcase our expertise, to deliver some value. There are so many great things about social media, but you don't have to be everywhere. Just choose one or two platforms. Find that sweet spot of where you enjoy being, where your ideal client is. And these days, most people have profiles on more than one place. They may be on LinkedIn and Instagram. You don't need to be in both. You can choose one. And if your content is really speaking to them, it's adding value and being their champion, helping them understand that story they're telling themselves, how that is holding them back and what they can be doing differently. Once you really start to understand them, your story, and you're in the right place where they're hanging out, you can start to serve them and attract more of the right clients. And I believe that you don't need to be on social media every day. I mean, if you can be, brilliant, happy days. I'm not saying don't be on social media, but for me, it's much more important that you have a consistency of message rather than killing yourself to show up every day at 9:05 or whatever it may be. Because I don't know anyone who's hanging out on social media looking at the clock. Oh, Sandra hasn't posted yet and it's 9:10. What's happened? So I wouldn't worry about that, and your posts stack up. People, particularly on LinkedIn, your posts have a certain amount of longevity. I mean, I'm still getting comments on posts that I posted a few days ago, several weeks ago. It's really interesting to see the reach of those posts. So you don't have to post every day. It's much better to post one piece of valuable content each week that is going to really showcase you and your expertise and your why, your philosophy, your process, and that really helps your ideal client today, that they're going to turn around and say thank you for that post, rather than putting out so posts every day just to be visible. And of course, it's much better if you can take a step back and build a proper content strategy. And this is going to save you a lot of time and energy and help you have more impact too. We covered this in the Magnetic Messages Challenge, which it was so popular, actually. People got such amazing results from following that challenge. So I've left it in the Dream Clients Club. You can still access that. You can go to melittacampbell.com/challenge to register. There's 4 masterclasses. Each one is 20 minutes, and it will help you greatly with this whole process. So focus on quality over quantity. It's much better to build a few deep connections than to have 100 shallow followers. So be helpful, not pushy. Share valuable insights, start conversation, and invite them to the next step rather than being pushy and selling to people. So to wrap up, more clients does not equal more income. Only the right clients will build your business, build your confidence, build your profitability. You'll get much better results, earn more, and enjoy your work by focusing just on your dream clients. And marketing doesn't have to be exhausting. Just choose one place to show up and do that well. So I would like you to take 10 minutes today and write down, who are your dream clients really? What makes your approach unique? And in what one way can you show up in front of your ideal clients and add value this week? As I said, the Magnetic Messages Challenge, if you didn't follow that already, will really help you with this process. You'll find it at melitta@campbell.com/challenge. So I hope you have found this valuable. Come and share your thoughts on this episode, your thoughts on niching. What has been your takeaway? What are you going to do next? Come and share everything in the Dream Clients Club. That's melittacampbell.com/club. And if you have found this episode valuable, then I'd love it if you could leave a review on iTunes. It really helps more people to find and benefit from this information and grow their business, and to embrace that idea that you don't need to be everywhere. You just need to be in the right place for the right people. I'm Melitta Campbell, your business coach and value whisperer, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode next Wednesday. Bye.